What is up, everyone? It is July 2nd, 2022. Welcome to the third episode of the Outcast. I am your host, Robert John.
And I'm James Tapino.
And let's get in today. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. A lot of new music dropped this Friday. A lot of news in hip-hop. And we're going to talk about the 2022 BET Awards.
Hot takes on there.
Yeah, definitely a couple hot takes on that. I'm excited to get into that.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's talk about the releases. So, Friday, nothing too crazy, but still we got some cool songs. We got Cardi B, Kanye West, Lil Durk, Hot Shit. We're recording on Thursday, so we haven't heard this yet, but I'm excited for this song.
I'm excited too. I mean, I don't know how to feel. It's Kanye and Lil Durk. It should be hard, but you got Cardi B on there. I don't want it to be what I think about is you hear King Von and 21 are gonna release a song, and I like the song, but you expect something a little harder.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm really curious to see what kind of song that's going to be.
I know it could really go any way with those three artists, I think.
Yeah, it really could.
For sure. And then also we have Earth Gang releasing their deluxe album of Ghetto Gods. That was a great album. If you guys haven't heard that, check that out. Ghetto Gods was awesome. I loved it. I was bumping that all throughout when we were in school.
That was actually one I haven't gotten to.
Definitely recommend you do it. Now's the perfect time with the deluxe. Joey Badass, Where I Belong.
Oh man, am I excited for that? But can you please drop the album? What is going on? Is it still the sample clearing?
I don't know, but I heard that it's coming out the 21st. That's the last I heard.
Of what, July?
Yeah, hopefully we're getting new Joey this month. Very, very excited for that. Also, Calvin Harris featuring 21 Savage in New Money. I am excited for this.
I'm excited for that too. Calvin Harris, I didn't really know who he was till I want to say last year, and I heard the song he had with, I believe, the Migos, right? He had a song with the Migos.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and I was shocked by the vibe of that song. It's a great vibe. Each song has a great vibe to it, but he has the most random features I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And they're surprisingly really good with a really good vibe. I look forward to that one.
Me as well. And then last but not least, we have DJ Drama with Benny the Butcher, Jim Jones, Fabulous, and Capella Gray with the song Forever. That is probably going to slap. I mean, I love Benny. I love Jim Jones, Fabulous. I don't know who Capella Gray is, but,
I'm not too sure either. And DJ Drama, he doesn't rap, right?
Nah, he just produces.
Okay, he's a producer.
Yeah.
All right, so it's kind of like DJ Khaled type of thing.
Basically, yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's going to be pretty cool, though, because Drama's been on a roll lately.
Yeah, those are some great features.
I mean, between D-Day, Call Me If You Get Lost, lot of stuff with Drama coming out lately. Very interesting.
Yeah, I ran through right before we started, actually. I'm sure you heard it in my car, but I was listening to Call Me If You Get Lost. We'll definitely talk more about that when we go into
the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I guess let's get into the news. A lot of news this week. Starting off strong, we're going to start it on a positive note because I'm not going to lie, it gets a little dark really quickly. Jimmy Cooks debuts at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and with this, Drake ties the one and only legendary group, the Beatles, with the top 5 most Billboard charting songs at 29 apiece.
It's interesting because you have to consider what how the times are.
Yeah,
it's so different, and then you got to think they tie merchandise, the live performances into sales and things like that. But then you look at the Beatles. You gotta think about what they accomplished back then for the time. If you want to listen to the Beatles, you gotta walk to a record store and get their record. Times are just so different. If I want to listen to Beatles, I could pull up my phone right now, go on Spotify, look them up, and listen to any song I want to from them. Any of them for $5 a month. I'm not paying however much a record costed back then.
Yeah, I mean,
to listen to them.
Yeah,
we live in a different world, so it's interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't, because Drake is undeniably he's up there as far as popularity. He might not be on our top 5 artists of all time, but he's up there right now in popularity. He has been for 12 years.
Easily, bro. Easily. Yeah.
But Jimmy Cooks, speaking of Jimmy Cooks, that song 21 and Drake never miss.
Never.
They never
Never
do.
miss. Still haven't to this day.
They don't. You've got Sneaking, Mr. Right Now, Knife Talk, and now Jimmy Cooks. And I'm curious, how would you rank those songs? Because I have a ranking. I listened to all 4 today, and there was one of them that I listened to twice in a row.
Okay. I can't. I mean, listen. I will start off saying I think all 4 of these songs are great. You know, both strong features from each artist.
I agree. That's why I feel like putting one last is like, it's hard because they're all actually great songs.
I think if I were to rank these 4 songs, I'm gonna go from 4th to 1st. So number 4, I'm gonna have Mr. Right Now. I like it. Don't get me wrong. That's not saying I don't like it. It's just like I like more of the harder stuff that they come out with. You know. So I'm ranking Mr. Right Now at 4. Sneaking at 3. Jimmy Cooks at 2. Knife Talk at 1. Knife Talk's just crazy. I love that song. I remember when that came out and we were just like out like partying and stuff, bro. That shit was nuts. You remember at the show when oh my god, what's his name?
The show.
Marlon Wayans. We saw Marlon Wayans at our school. Marlon Wayans had a comedy show at our school, and he came out to Knife Talk, and everyone in like the gymnasium was lit. It was so cool. Marlon Wayans was awesome too.
Hard though.
That was so cool.
Marlon Wayans walking out to Knife Talk, and that was fresh too. But it takes me back to the time in the apartment when I first heard it. If I had to rank the songs, I think I would actually go Jimmy Cooks at number 4. If we're going 4,
I see that.
Maybe It Takes Time to Grow on Me, but and I'm not saying it's a bad song. That's why I feel bad putting it at number 4. But between these 4 songs, Jimmy Cooks, Sneakin', Knife Talk, and then Mr. Right Now, and
Respect.
Knife Talk is just so hard. Like you said, it's so hard.
Nuts.
But then Mr. Right Now, I listened to that and it takes me back a little bit to like when I first heard it around the time, I think like end of 2020, going through like situationships with a female and shit like that. And like it takes me back to that time, especially with the subject matter of the song. And
Definitely.
I listened to all 4 today because I knew we would talk about it. And that song I played twice in a row.
Yeah.
It was the only one. I think I actually stopped Knife Talk midway through only because like I've heard it so many times recently.
I know.
Like I won't lie. Like Sneakin' I have not heard in about 5 years.
I haven't listened to it in a minute either.
Yeah, I listened to that today and I remembered how good that song was.
Nah, absolutely. It's a great song. Travis Scott, he announced that he will be performing new music in London August 8th. Now, this is pretty crazy. This is going to be his first show since Astroworld and, you know, the tragedy that happened on November 5th. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, let's see. How long has that been? About, I want to say like 7 months now?
Yeah, about 7 months.
7 months, and it's not like people have forgotten. People have not forgotten.
Not at all.
7 months and 10 people were victims at the Astroworld concert. Tragedy. It's really hard to like form an opinion. There are a lot of people that blame Travis Scott, and there's a lot of people that blame like how it was put together, but Travis Scott had a hand in that. It's hard. And then you look at Twitter, and Twitter does not forget or forgive. Twitter is a harsh place for one.
It is.
And they have been really harsh on Travis, like regarding the whole the whole situation.
Even this post, I forget what it came from, a big rap account on Twitter, and I was looking at the comments. I was with you because we were talking about like we were writing the script for the show, and we saw this. We're like, we have to include about it. We got to talk about it. And man, the comments on that were ruthless. Everyone was just basically saying that no one forgives Travis Scott for the concert, and that I don't know. I'm really interested to like see how his career is going to bounce back from what happened. Listen, personally, I've always liked Travis Scott as an artist, but I mean, it's unfortunately, you know, I mean, it's more than music at this point, you know, and it's it's like I don't know, and I don't know how many people are going to support him going forward from that event.
I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what. I think the concert will still be packed. Yeah. Like I think it will, only because like it's been 7 months. There are people that still listen to him pretty regularly. Those people that want to see him, I think they're going to go and see him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like, let's face it, after this concert can determine how his entire career goes forward.
Yeah, I think that's right. And the other thing too, I was gonna say too, since that concert, there's been a lot more like safety regulations going on with like concerts, no matter what genre or nothing. I know like there was like a lot of stuff going on with like the Cardi Wait, did you see Cardi after the Travis Scott event?
Yeah,
you did.
I remember.
How was that? Did they speak on that or anything when you saw Cardi?
No, I don't. No. I don't recall them speaking on it. I want to say that was in December, yeah. So it was about a month after. There might have been like one comment made, but I remember thinking to myself about it. And the thing is like, I feel like what happened at Travis Scott's concert, very unfortunate. But I feel like something like it was bound to happen with any one of these artists because it could have easily had happened at a Cardi concert.
Absolutely.
You look at Cardi, that crowd goes wild. The pit is insane. It's like, I feel like something like that was bound to happen since like, mid 2010s when a lot of that kind of rap came out and started emerging. I'm almost surprised that it took 6 years.
But I mean, even before, this was happening at like rock concerts throughout like there was a big event that happened in Cincinnati in the 60s. Similar thing. It was a very small venue though, and it was super packed. But, I mean, like you said, shit like that is going to happen. And just a message for everyone. You go to a concert, you see someone fall, pick them up, please. Be responsible. You're supposed to have fun at these places. It's supposed to be a great time. Enjoy the artist that you're seeing. You see someone fall, pick them up, regardless.
Yeah, thankfully, I mean, I've been through it. Where'd I go? It was at Asbury Lanes. I'd seen a concert there, and it was like punk like show. I actually fell. And at my bouldering stature of 5'6", it's kind of easy to get lost in that crowd. And so I fell, and people immediately were there to pick me up. They're like, "You're good, you're good." I'm like, all I cared about was my fucking Jersey Mike's hat. I'm not even gonna lie. But I got picked up. I saw a girl. She got trampled, and like I tried to help her up, but she must have gotten hit because she was in shock. She was like slouched over, hitting everyone away, even though like we were trying to make room to pick her up. But like I've noticed it, like people have been. They've been good with that. They see someone fall, they've been picking them up, and it's good to see.
That is good to see.
But I also haven't been in like the pit of like a rap concert, like someone like Cardi, like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Intense, I can imagine it gets intense, and like I said, like not a big guy, like I could easily get lost in that.
Right. Yeah. It's it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna. When the concert happens and everything, I'm sure we're going to talk about it, see how it went, Hopefully all good, though, we want to see everyone move forward from this and, just be there for the music.
Absolutely.
Also, I want to talk about RTPMB. He is Miles Bridges, and he is the forward for the Hornets. He was arrested for felony domestic violence in L.A., I don't know if you've seen him or not, but Miles Bridges, even though he's an NBA player, plays on an NBA team, it seems like that is like his side job, playing basketball. It seems like rapping is like his full-time job right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because like it's kind of a shame, man. He's throwing his career away for what? You had mentioned before that you had seen him post like drinking lean.
Yeah, he posted himself like with a cup like this. Don't worry, we're not drinking lean. This is water. But he posted a picture double cupped up drinking lean, and then he went on to say it was like grape Kool-Aid or something. I'm like, come on. I'm like, bro, come on,
be real.
Come on.
You want to be a rapper?
No one's drinking grape Kool-Aid out of a styrofoam cup, bro. That's just not how it happens. But yeah, very interesting situation. He posted bail for over $100K. 100K. And also, speaking about his NBA career, he is supposed to be an unrestricted free agent this offseason, but let's see how this event affects that. My guess, not positive.
I really hope his rap career blows up for his sake. I don't know, man. Yeah. He was probably doing better in the NBA. Like I didn't know he rapped until he told me earlier today or the other day. I didn't know he rapped. Hopefully he makes good money off of that. I was gonna ask about the NBA. Like, how'd they respond to him? For one, to lean, I guess they didn't really respond. He kind of made an excuse for that one. Did they put out anything regarding the whole incident with him being arrested?
I actually saw nothing, and I didn't see the Hornets post anything. But it's interesting, very interesting. The Hornets locker room's been a little crazy lately. it seems like LaMelo's like the only one holding it up over there. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. Let's talk about this too. Another big one, since we're talking about arrests and prison. And
I'm excited for this one, actually.
I know you have a lot to talk about on this. R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison for federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges.
It's about time.
It's about damn time.
Wait, I want to know federal racketeering. Yeah, how do you get charged for that?
Apparently, from what I saw, he was funneling money from his music royalties into like some kind of thing, some ring or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's just a shame because it feels like it's almost like 25 years too late.
Yeah,
you know,
it is, absolutely.
Like he's just not a good person, and no matter how good Trapped in the Closet is, because undeniably the 33 episode part of Trapped in the Closet is amazing, but I bet he wishes he stayed trapped in the closet though, because now he's going to fucking jail.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like we were talking about the other day, it is known that he married the late pop singer Aaliyah. He married her back in, I want to say...
2001.
No, that's when she passed away. He married her, I want to say 96.
Yeah, I think that was it.
And she was 15 years old, and I believe he was 26 years old. He got a fake ID and married her legally in Chicago. And this was all known. This has been known for the last 20-something years. And nothing was done about it.
It's insane, bro.
It's insane. And then he's pissing on underage girls. Like, how? And I've known about this before everything came out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Steve had talked to me about it when I was younger. Like, I want to say, like, when I was 13. I'm like, that's wild. How is he not in trouble? Now he's finally in trouble. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's about time. And, you know, he's 50 years old now. 30 years, 80. I mean, that might do the job, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm just happy for, like, you know, the victims getting their justice for this and everything, you know.
Absolutely.
Well deserved. It was a long, long time for this.
Long time. And, you know, something recently that I had seen in a video that I know you had seen too, that one creepy concert he did where he was trying to, like, lure women from, like, some other country, let's say, like, Venezuela. He sung a song where it went along the lines of, like, do you have your passport? Like, do you want to come back with me to America? Yeah, it was in that YouTube video.
I've never seen that.
He had a concert where the whole song was talking about whether they have documents to leave, whether they would want to come with him to America. He sung a song purely to lure women back to America with him. Like, he's just not a good person.
A fucking weirdo, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean,
crazy.
he might be a bad guy, but you ever hear Trapped in the Closet? Like, give him a second chance. Give the guy a break.
He's got way too many breaks. Way too many breaks.
Clearly, it's like you have a lot to talk about with him. It's just amazed like it took this long.
I know, it's crazy. Also, I want to talk about Lil TJ is doing well after being shot in Edgewater, New Jersey. You know, it was going around saying that he was going to die or be brain dead, or if he moves past it, he was going to be paralyzed for the rest of his life. His uncle came out and basically said that he's going to be okay. He's going to make a recovery. So, you know, shout out to Lil TJ pulling through. You know, we're happy to hear you're doing good and you're going to be good. You know, I mean, a lot of great music from that guy. I'm not like a huge TJ fan, but I mean,
no, of course,
there's so many. He's got good songs. Great guy, you know.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, but he's got great songs. And like, you know, anyone is shot like that, you know, like you wish the best for them. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to see someone pass away due to something like that. Not another rapper, you know. Especially we've had too much of that go on.
Yeah, I mean, he's so young too. He's only 22.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean.
Well, something I want to mention. So, what's your take on Yeet being featured in the Minion soundtrack?
Yo, that shit is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yo, shout out Yeet. I don't know how he pulled that off. That is wild.
You don't know how many times I've seen that on social media and just thought it was a joke and like fake. Like I had to actually go on like Minions YouTube to realize like, oh shit, this is real. Like
how the fuck does that happen?
Soundtrack. Have you listened to the song?
I haven't listened to the song.
One of the lyrics is like, I called up my minions. They go and it's like just minion noises. Yeah, banana.
Dude, I gotta listen to this shit.
It's so funny. Like, I don't even want to say it's good, but it's just so funny that it is kind of good.
Oh my fucking god. I gotta listen to this shit.
Banana.
That was a great transition, by the way. Talking about Lil TJ surviving being shot, and then we talk about Yeet's song on the Minions.
Oh, I had to lighten the mood. I mean, and it's being done by Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah, I saw that. Cole Bennett, dude.
Cole Bennett and Yeet are working with DreamWorks and the Minions.
Dude, shout out to Cole Bennett, bro. He changed the game for like music video producers and editors and everything. He's nuts, man.
He does it for so many people. I mean, you know, then like when I saw him do a video for Eminem, that's when I really realized that like, times have changed. You know, like whether you're an Eminem fan or not, you gotta understand Eminem does not come out of his circle very often or his shell. Yeah. Like he's rarely seen in public. Like, he came out with the album, but like for him to collab with such a young guy and to do something like that, found it really cool. But that's what made me realize like Cole Bennett's status now.
He is so talented, man.
Extremely talented.
I remember the first like Cole Bennett video I saw. I think it was I think it was Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, same for me too.
It actually
I saw Lucid Dreams.
No, it was another Juice WRLD song actually, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I forget. It was like one before Lucid Dreams, but that was like the first Cole Bennett video I saw. That was the first time I was introduced to Juice WRLD. We were watching at Chow's house, you know. He was on last week. Shout out Chow. Yeah, it was crazy. We were watching that, and I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, these visuals are so cool. And it was like now probably what, 6 years ago?
Yeah, it had to have been
crazy.
Like about 5 to 6.
Yeah.
One of the things that like I said, mentioning his status nowadays, it was almost crazy and bizarre to me to see he was making a video with someone like Babytron. Yeah, like he goes from like Eminem to working with someone like Babytron for a song that was like 20 different samples that he all rapped on. And I'm not like dissing Babytron at all. Like, you know, everyone here could, you know, say like, I fuck with Babytron, but it's like, he's a lot smaller of an artist. Like he really does it for everyone. And like, I appreciate him. Like he's really cool.
Yeah. I think he's just like, bro, like if I fuck with you, I want to work with you, which I respect, you know. I think that's how it should be like among like creators and artists. It's like, if you're cool and I like your vibe and you know, you got a good thing going, like let's collab, let's do something.
It's awesome. I love that. So now I think it's time to get into the big thing here.
Yes. The BET Awards 2022. Let's start this off with no hot takes, and let's congratulate our boy Diddy for the Lifetime Achievement Award. Kanye gave him a speech. It was really interesting.
How was it?
Kanye-esque.
Oh, yeah, never mind. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw he had the mask on. I heard him like breathing like Darth Vader. He's like congrats, Diddy.
Dude, no, literally that was it. It was really interesting, and he had like a lot of like pauses. So he'd be like, "I want you to know what greatness is. My career wouldn't be here without Diddy." Pauses. I remember getting sneaked in the club at 17, thinking I was a bad boy. Pause. And then he goes on and he talks about Jesus. But anyway, I mean, regardless, though, it was nice. Kanye did say some very nice things about Diddy, which is great. Said he was one of his biggest inspirations and influences to become an artist. Said it was his favorite artist, I should say. But, man, let's talk about Diddy, man. How much shit Diddy has done for the culture.
Absolutely. He really has, when you look at, like, his beginnings and stuff like that. And as a businessman, he is so smart. Like, Diddy might not be like the best rapper out there.
Definitely
as far as like his music, but like what he does for people and like putting people on, like with Bad Boy Records, and how he blew Biggie up, you know, like it's pretty known that Biggie did not want to make Juicy because like Biggie wanted to be a hard rapper, but Diddy was like, do it so that way you could like put yourself out there, do something that'll get on the radio so that you can have your name out there. Like that was a call on Diddy's part, and look at what it did for him.
Exactly.
Like who knows where Biggie might have been without Diddy. Yeah, he's a great rapper, but like would he have blown up the way he did if it weren't for Diddy?
Dude, probably not. Diddy was just so smart. He was ahead of his time. You know, he just had like a mission. You know, it's like, you know, we ain't going nowhere, can't be stopped now, you know, and that was like his whole mantra. Like, like we ain't gonna stop. You know, you can't stop him. You know, he's a very business oriented man, and he had big dreams, big goals, and he achieved them. And I mean, it's very inspiring to see. You know, actually, before I was watching the show, I skipped to like Diddy's part because it was like a lot of like performances by like people I wasn't interested in. Not gonna lie, but Jay-Z actually speaked about Diddy's career, and it was cool.
Really?
And he talked about when he saw like Diddy and Bad Boys blow up, he was like, it was the first time one of us, you know, was able to make it like that. Before, like, it wasn't like that, where you see this whole like team of guys and these rappers and everything. And Jay-Z said some very nice things about it. And you know, it's really cool because I mean, now you look at them, I mean, they're two of the most successful hip-hop rappers / producers in Diddy's case of all time, you know? I mean, they are fucking on like the Mount Rushmore of like biggest influencers in hip hop, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at what they've done, it's insane, especially like with how they've maintained their career, longevity, like smart with their money, like stuff like that is really like kind of inspiring, especially like someone like Jay-Z. You know, Diddy was always smart, but Jay-Z got turned down a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Jay-Z got turned down a lot to a point where like he was just selling drugs to put out his, you know, out his tape on his own, and like, you know, you kind of gotta respect that. You know,
yeah,
like,
you do.
You know, like no one wanted him. He did what he had to.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if like I said in the last podcast, there's Will's way, you know, if you got to get money, you got to get money somehow.
Absolutely,
but,
yeah.
I mean, like I said, shout out to Diddy. Definitely well deserved. I mean, he's done so much for the culture, bro. You know, we love Diddy.
Do you know at all who was a runner-up for that? I'm curious.
That wasn't. They just honored him for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just him. They were like, yeah, we got to give this to Diddy. So
that's awesome.
That's the way to do it. New artist. The winner of the BET Awards for New Artist was Lotto. And this was over Baby Keem and Benny the Butcher.
I listened to a lot of today in preparation for this. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just gonna say that right now. She had a song with 21 that was actually pretty good.
Did she?
Yeah. There's a feature with 21, her and 21, and it was actually pretty good. I won't lie. The only thing though is that I would not have put her above Benny the Butcher.
Yeah. I am a big Benny stan. I love Benny.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher, and you know, like those guys, like, you know, Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher, Jim Jones. I mean,
yeah, all of Griselda right now is killing it. You know, Conway,
Conway, yeah, man,
Benny.
I almost forgot
those
about him
those
too.
three guys are crazy. You know, they're fucking powerhouses on the East Coast right now. You know?
Absolutely,
it's nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even I'm surprised too because Baby Keem came out into the scene this year and he was fucking nuts. Shocked the world, bro.
Baby Keem, that's Kendrick's cousin, right? Yeah, man. Like out of nowhere, like out of left field, just randomly.
Yeah.
Just randomly dropped that album. I'd never heard of him before, but everyone was playing that over at Rowan. I didn't know who Lotto was until I saw she won this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, that's right. There's the one song I think that got popular on TikTok that everyone knew.
Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. You got big dick energy.
Yes, yep.
Dude, my mom be singing that song all the time. I'm like,
really?
It's not that it's a bad song. It's just too catchy and it's like annoying.
It's very catchy, yeah.
Fun fact, she just kept calling it BDE and had no clue what it was, and she'd just be singing it. I go, Ma, do you even know what BDE means? She goes, no. I was like,
best day ever? that's what I know.
I was like, yeah, Ma, it means big dick energy. She goes, what? What do you mean? I'm like, yeah, it means big dick energy. You've been singing that like all day. She's like, oh my God, I didn't know that.
Oh, man.
It's just super funny.
God.
You know, moms.
Yeah, because, like, I didn't know it was kind of, like, referred to as BDE.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, I think BDE, I think of Mac Miller, best day ever.
Yeah.
Like, that's what comes to my mind, and I don't want anything to ruin it with big dick energy.
Or basement dweller energy.
I know a few of those.
Yeah, me too. So, let's talk about, so the Best Group Awards at the BET, it was Silk Sonic. So shout out Silk Sonic, you know. I mean, they've been fucking killing these award shows lately. They won this over Baby and Dirk, Migos, Young Dolph, and Key Glock. Listen, to me it's 50-50. Personally, I love the Silk Sonic album. I think it's fucking awesome. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak together is like a match made in heaven when it comes to like this like new poppy R&B sound, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
We were talking about it. Anyone could listen to it. Everyone loves it.
It's got a broader audience than I think over like Baby Dirk, Migos, Young Dolph, and Key Glock. Like I think that Silk Sonic reaches a broader audience, and it's just catchy. It's just the vibe. You got Baby and Dirk, that's a lot more harder. Like for me, like if I were picking, it's Baby and Dirk. That's where my vote goes. But I listened to Silk Sonic all the way through today, and I totally get it. It's great. I get it, but Baby and Dirk, that duo together,
it's nuts, man.
I mean, they've grown on me throughout the years so much.
Also, while we're speaking about Silk Sonic, let's just talk about this too. They won Video of the Year with Smoking Out the Window, and also Family Ties with Baby Keem. And Kendrick won that too, so pretty good. Shout out to Kendrick, shout out to Keem. And then Silk Sonic did win Album of the Year, and they won that over Tyler's Call Me If You Get Lost, Kanye's Donda, and Drake's Certified Lover Boy. Let's talk about it.
They really took over BET Awards. They really did.
Bro, it's not just that. They took over the Grammys, too. They fucking were winning Grammys at the ass. Right. Remember that?
Yeah,
Anderson .Paak, he came up, he was like, in the industry, that's what we call clean sweep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's fucking great music.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, Album of the Year, Silk Sonic. Again, like I understand why they won. Would I put it over Donda and Certified Lover Boy? Yeah, I would. It's a great sound. For me, again, personally, if I were giving my opinion and putting my vote in, Call Me If You Get Lost. Really, I loved that entire album. I listened to that one too, all the way through today. The song with Lil Wayne. You've got NBA Youngboy that shocked everyone on that album.
He came different on that. I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. I think everyone else did. I think that like when that album first came out, that was a reaction from everyone. I saw that all over people's stories on Instagram and Snapchat. It was like it was all about how NBA Youngboy took over that song.
I know, it was awesome.
And I'm not someone that really listens to Youngboy very often, but God, like his verse on that song, I love that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Me too. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I like Youngboy. Also, we got the winner for the female hip hop artist. We got Megan Thee Stallion over Sweetie, Nicki, Cardi B, Doja Cat, and Lotto. I like Megan Thee Stallion. I think she is a really cool artist. And honestly, I will say this too, like Megan Thee Stallion, I think actually has like some bars.
Yeah, I think if we're going by this year, I think she deserved it. I mean, I got a soft spot for Doja Cat though. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do.
Doja's bad, yeah.
Yeah, no, I just mean music, man. Totally just mean music. But yeah, my vote goes towards Doja Cat. But Megan Thee Stallion, she deserved it. I do think so. What did Nicki put out this year that, like...
So, I know Nicki did a song with Bia. It was the Whole Lot of Money remix. I know she did a song with Lil Baby as well. Honestly, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't been following up with Nicki Minaj. That's like the only two songs I know off the top of my head.
Well, because I heard the one with Lil Baby. That was a really good song.
Yeah, it was cool.
But as far as I know, everyone else on here, I think, had put out an album. I don't know if Nicki...
I really don't know if she did or not. But, I mean, Nicki, I mean, she's been around the longest.
Oh, absolutely.
All these, like, females.
And I'm not knocking, any of their talent. Nicki is very talented. In fact, she's probably like my favorite rapper out of all of them.
I agree too. Shout out Nicki. I mean, she's been
bars. I mean, she's probably my favorite on there.
She's been relevant for literally like 12 years now, 12, 13 years. It's fucking insane, dude.
It's awesome.
Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne put her and Drake on fucking, and they're still running the show to this day. It's insane, bro. Insane.
I think that is insane. Their longevity throughout their career.
It is so cool. So fucking cool. So the best collaboration song won from the BET Awards was Essence with Justin Bieber, Wizkid, and Thames. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I never heard this song before.
Me neither till you showed me.
And we took a listen to it, and it's a good song. I think it has like a nice summer vibe to it. They won it over Every Chance I Get with DJ Khaled, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Way Too Sexy with Drake, Future, and Young Thug, and Family Ties, Kendrick and Keem. Now, I think this Essence song is good.
I think we have the same opinion.
Do I think it's better than those 3 songs? Absolutely not. I like all 3 of those songs.
What's your favorite though?
Every Chance I Get.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Every Chance I Get is just fucking nuts, man. I mean, Baby just does his shit for like fucking those first 2 verses, and then Dirk just comes on and just picks up where Baby started. I mean,
hard video too.
Yeah,
great song.
They're insane.
Way
man.
Too Sexy's up there. Way Too Sexy was more of like something very catchy.
That it was a fun song.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really fun song, but Every Chance I Get, man.
Wait, Pete, do you remember last semester when Way Too Sexy came out, and like I would be playing that like every single day?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
until it started playing at every single frat party, and then just died down.
Nah, because we were on it early, bro. When that song came out, we were playing it like every single day, and we would just be fucking dancing to it. That shit was so much fun.
Fun song.
It is. It's a fun song. It gets people moving.
Exactly. It was a fun song.
We were calling it the City Boy Anthem for a while.
That's right.
Yeah, we were. We were like, yo, nah, girls, you can't have this. This one's for the boys. We were like, this one's for the boys.
And then every girl throughout Glassboro, New Jersey, was, like, had that song on.
Yeah. Yeah, so it kind of ruined it. You know, shout out white girls. So, let's talk about the best male hip-hop artists. So, our candidates were Drake, Future, J. Cole, Kendrick, Jack Harlow, Kanye West, and Lil Baby. Now, we got a lot of action-packed artists. These artists have all had a big year. All albums from these guys. All great, great, great stuff. Kendrick takes the cake for the best male hip-hop artist.
I disagree.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I disagree, and it's not because of like, I like Kendrick, don't get me wrong, but I feel like a lot of people are holding on to the old Kendrick. And you've seen the reactions to the new album. You've seen the reactions, and a lot of people, there's been mixed opinions on it. And that being said, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of the album. And again, I feel like people are just holding on to that old Kendrick. And there are good songs on it. But, like, when you look at what the other people have done throughout the year, I don't really agree with it, you know?
I definitely agree with you too. Like I said, I've always been a Kendrick fan since, he came out with Section 80. I remember when Section 80 came out, I was like, who the fuck's Kendrick Lamar? And I fell in love with the guy, you know? Like, he was just such an amazing artist and rapper. And definitely, you know, my opinion, he's probably the best rapper this generation, like, past, like, 10 years or so. That's debatable too. But, yeah, I don't know. All these other guys I'm just looking at the list right now. Drake, 2 albums. Future came out with a great album. I love Future's album.
Future had a great
awesome. J. Cole, he had his solo album in the off season. Then he had the collaborative album with Dreamville. Both really solid albums. Jack Harlow, big year for him single wise. I didn't like the album. Wasn't crazy about the album.
I wasn't too. I listened to it once, and don't get me wrong, there are songs on it that I found really good. But I haven't found myself going back to it at all.
Too.
And it says a lot about it. Like, you know, I don't want to say it's like mid, but like, I guess it is because like I enjoyed it, but it's just not an album that I've gone back to like some of the other ones here.
It's like very okay. I thought, you know, it was like, all right, this is okay. I could listen to it.
Right.
Also, Kanye, you know, he came out with Donda and Donda 2 if you get the stem player. Donda was cool. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was cool. And I'm a huge Kanye West fan. You guys know that. I was talking about it. He inspires me so much, but I don't know. It's just not hitting the same. And Lil Baby, single-wise, feature-wise, voice of the heroes. Come on. Dude is on a fucking roll, man.
Yeah, I think I would have picked Lil Baby.
I would have too.
Yeah. You look at Lil Baby, He reminds me of 21 because as soon as I see him on a feature for a song, I'm like, that can't be a skip. There's no way that's bad, and he does not miss. He doesn't.
Bro, every time I see Baby on something, I like fucking gravitate towards it. It's like I need to listen to it. And listen, it's like it's like he's like the stereotypical person that everyone's listening to right now. But I mean, the dude is just so fucking good, man. I can't get over it. I mean, how far he came from the one song with Drake. Oh my god.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
I think it was the second time.
It was the second time I did that. Yeah. I mean, just to see how far he came with like Yes, Indeed to where he is now. I mean, dude is just on another level of his own, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I think I talked about it in the first podcast, like when he had performances and there was no energy. Now, if you see Lil Baby in concert, energy is unmatched.
Bro, when I saw Lil Baby, I saw Lil Baby and Lil Durk in the Back Outside tour. It was fucking awesome, man. That was one of the best rap concerts I've been to. It was awesome. Plus, Meek Mill and Uzi came out, and Meek Mill.
Wait, I don't remember you telling me Uzi came out at that concert.
Uzi came out. They performed Blue Notes too with.
Oh yeah, I think you did tell me.
But Meek Mill performed Dreams and Nightmares.
I can't imagine that.
Oh, I just got chills saying it, man.
I had chills thinking about hearing that live.
Dude, that song. I would literally just drive somewhere to like go to a show just to hear that one song play live again because it was so awesome. Listen, if you guys haven't seen Meek Mill or anything like that, I recommend it literally just for that one song. I mean, he's a great rapper, but like that song alone is worth going to a Meek Mill show. It was fucking insane, bro. Everyone in the building is just rapping to that song. Everyone knows that song word for word, but it was just awesome to see live for the first time.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I guess we both have the opinion of like Lil Baby over Kendrick, right?
In this case, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think Lil Baby had a much stronger year than Kendrick Lamar. Call it a hot take, call it what you will. I didn't like the Kendrick album.
Now, I had spoken on the albums. I want to know your opinion of like Silk Sonic over Call Me If You Get Lost, Donda, and CLB.
To me, it's a toss-up. I really enjoyed An Evening with Silk Sonic. I thought it was a great record. Like I said, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Match Made in Heaven, something that everyone could listen to. As you know, Call Me If You Get Lost I love Tyler too. He's a great rapper, producer, entrepreneur, everything that you could be. But honestly, I mean, I feel like to me, it's a toss-up. It's a 50-50. It could have gone either way. I would have been happy. Donda and CLB, I'm okay. I'm okay that they didn't get selected for it because I definitely thought those two albums specifically were a lot better than Donda and CLB.
That's why I asked because, like, as you've mentioned, you're such a big Kanye fan. Yeah. So I was curious where you stood on Silk Sonic and.
Yeah, I'm a Kanye fan, but I'm not a dick rider. Listen, because there's a ton of like these like little Kanye stands now, and they're so fucking annoying. It's like everything this guy makes, they think it's gold. I'm like, bro, you weren't even around when he was making his best music, and that's like no disrespect towards Kanye. I mean, artists are kind of, if you're in the game for so long, you're bound to make some shitty songs.
I mean, Donda was very experimental.
It was experimental. I thought it was good, but it was like, listen, like, it's not no fucking Graduation.
Oh no!
It's not no college dropout.
I still go to Graduation. College
Me too,
dropout.
Bro.
Donda, I have not gone back to, and like again, no disrespect to Kanye at all. It didn't hit with me.
I know. I mean, it's just been. I just personally feel like his music has just been lackluster for the past 3 albums.
And it's a shame.
It is a shame.
I hope he can make like one more good one, but if he doesn't. There's a point in a career where you have to realize that, it's kind of coming to an end. Yeah. You look at people like Eminem, it's a shame. Yeah. Because I'm a big Eminem fan. He should have stopped years ago. But no, he keeps going. He's like on the verge of 50 years old now. I know. And he's still going, and people shit on him. Like, because Encore was supposed to be his last one. and it wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I mean,
I feel like he's chasing that one last great album. Like,
yeah.
I feel like when Encore was supposed to be his last and didn't get the reviews that he wanted, I feel like it's been a chase for that one last good album, and he just hasn't been able to reach it.
To me, it's like you can relate it to sports. It's like a player could be dominant all their careers, and then it's like, you reach a certain age or a certain time where it's like you can't keep up with the competition. It's like, because it's no offense to like Eminem. I mean, I'm not crazy about Eminem, but I mean, you know that. But I mean, I like the old Eminem.
Yeah,
I do like the old Eminem.
You might not be crazy, but you gotta respect.
I respect the hell out of the guy. But the thing is like an athlete, it's like you just reach a level where you just can't compete with the things. Times change. I mean, it's different music than what it was 20 years ago.
Who's in your head right now? Tom Brady?
No. I wish it was. I fucking hate Tom Brady.
Oh, exactly. That's what I mean. Like you're talking about like realizing you reached the end of your career.
But I'm saying bro, like with just Brady. Anyone, bro. I mean, even hell, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant knew when it was their time to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that. And it's going to happen to Brady soon.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, not to get too much into sports, but as a huge Devils fan, Martin Brodeur was with the Devils his entire career. Yeah. And when it was time to end, what did he do? He went to the Blues. I mean, it's all they know. Yeah. It's their entire life, and it's hard to give up. Yeah, it's hard to give up, but like, it's a shame, that he ended his career technically being on the Blues.
I know, and listen, it's the same thing in music. It's you've been doing it for the better part of your life, and you just one day it's like it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same as it used to, and it's like it's because times change. You've changed. You grow. Sounds change. Everything changes, bro.
Music evolves.
It does evolve.
But before we wrap up, one thing to talk about, like regarding our podcast, because I was talking to you about the story, like. When we got done filming with Alex, I went on a cruise, and I just thought that this was really cool of a story.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, bring this up.
Yeah,
this is
so
awesome.
Right after we filmed with Alex, a.k.a. Blanco, I was on a cruise, and I was sitting alone at the bar. Not the good bar, the casino bar, so you're surrounded by old people. Great vibe, though. Whatever. So I'm sitting there drinking. This girl comes up to me. She starts talking. I'm like, let me stop you right there. Like, what do you want to drink? Because I know you're not here to talk to me. So she laughs, we're talking or whatever. And I bring up the podcast. And I'm like, yeah, no, I just got done filming a podcast right before the cruise. And I had this kid, Blanco, who raps. She was like, Blanco and J-Wop? And I'm like, yeah, like Blanco and J-Wop. I was like, you know them? She's like, yeah, no. Because she was from Jersey. I think she came from Jackson, but she was grades below.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just thought it was really cool to like be out in the ocean on the way to Bermuda, and I'm talking to this girl who knew Alex, or at least knew his music. Yeah. Like she knew his music, and she even had her friend over, and like she was like, oh yeah, he was with Alex and stuff like that.
That's so fucking funny, bro.
I just thought it was really cool. I'm like, what are the odds? You know, what are the odds that would happen in the middle of nowhere? That
is awesome. Shout out to the boys, Blanco and J-Wop doing some big things. J-Wop released a music video for his song R&R. Check it out, all you guys, if you haven't seen it yet. Also, as we're wrapping up, I just want to say something real quick, put this out there in the air. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching and listening to this show and following us on Instagram and all the socials. You guys have been fucking amazing, and you definitely want to make us keep doing this and get better. As you see, we got a flag now, know, so we're taking this shit seriously. A lot of stuff talking about like our mics and stuff, how it's like echoey. Yeah, they're condenser mics. We just bought dynamic mics. We're getting them soon. And also, if you're on YouTube watching this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I don't know if you know this. I didn't talk about this. 80% of our viewers are not subscribed. That needs to change, and you could do that with one click of a button. You press that button and subscribe. Look at that, you're part of the Outsiders family, and I think that's awesome.
Sound like one of those sad-ass dog commercials, like just for 1 penny a day, you can save this poor dog.
With 10 cents a day, you could help financially support the Outsiders worldwide and our movement for global domination. All right, I think think that's good enough.
Wrap it up on that note.
Yeah, we're gonna end that on that note. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 3. It was a blast, as it always is. Next week we got our boy Steve, aka Stats Nico. We're super excited to have him. It's gonna be a great conversation. Make sure you guys tune into it Saturday. And yeah, anything else you want to leave?
I don't think so. Just, again, thanks for your support. I even went and got gas today, and the guy, he was a friend of mine. He came up to me, started talking about the podcast, how he watched it. I haven't seen him in 2 years, and it was awesome. Shout out Eugene. Love you, man.
Shout out Eugene.
Hopefully you're watching this one.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, it was really cool to see the support and love from you guys.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
guys don't know how much we appreciate it. And yeah.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next week, and peace out.